Welcome back. Thanks again for joining us. We continue with this SABC TNA breakfast briefing that's taking a look at something that's very topical for all the wrong reasons in South Africa. It's the issue of crimes against the most vulnerable in our society, children. We're also taking a broader perspective when we take a look at what's happening for this Women's Month, and also taking a look at femicide and issues pertaining to violence against women. You mentioned this, Yusuf Abramji, that article that's been making headlines over the past few days, including today. 50 times a woman was stabbed by her husband. 50 times being stabbed at the hand of someone who's supposed to shield and guide you and work alongside you in life. So that's just a sign of the times that we're living in at the moment. Just before the ad break, we had a gentleman, Dino was speaking about being the victim of hijackings twice. He's in a wheelchair as a result of that. He's able to really make his voice heard. He didn't shrink back, but decided to be an active participant in correcting the wrongs of South Africa. Brigadier Nebo Malila wants to respond to that. Brigadier, having said that, I know that this is a platform where people can find answers, but I want you to perhaps react on how ordinary South Africans who also feel wronged by police may be able to receive justice, not just when you come to the TNA, then that's the only place that you get help. It should be across board. I'm sure you'd agree.
Ayanda, yes, to the case of Dino, we've taken note of Dino's plight. On Wednesday, after the incident on Wednesday, I spoke to the provincial head of detective services. So the allegations that the police didn't assist him is under investigation. Also, the police officer that has caused Dino, or the former police officer that has caused Dino to be in a wheelchair, has been fired after an internal investigation, although the criminal matter has not yet been finalized.
Well, thank you so much for that update. I want to bring Natalie into this discussion. Natalie Abrahams is from Virtuous Women Connect, and just to make mention that there are a number of civil society groups, NGOs, some of the families of the victims who are in the midst of us today. A warm welcome to you once again. Thank you so much for coming through, and your contribution is extremely crucial to this discussion. Natalie, you want to bring demographics to the play now, and issues of race, knowing that crime affects all South Africans regardless of their race. You want to shine a spotlight on a particular race group. Tell us about what you'd like to raise. Do we have a microphone for table number 4? It is? Table number 4, please. Thanks so much, Natalie.
Good morning. Yes, I would just like to know what focus is being placed on coloured communities after all the crime that has been committed against coloured children specifically. In Eden Park specifically, 20 years into a democratic South Africa, we still don't have support structures in place. We don't have a crisis center. The police does have a crisis center, which is only there from 7 until 4. I know that because I deal with a lot of women and children that are in those positions. We want to know, how is the government going to help us as a coloured community that has obviously become a target of crime? Not only children, we've also had, a few months ago, we had a woman that was found dead, which was one of many. You know, we never know what happened. Has the criminals been found? 2 weeks ago, we had a shooting incident on a Sunday afternoon. 1 person died. We are community leaders. We don't know what's happening. We don't know who's committing the crimes. We don't know if action is being taken against these people. We want to know, as community leaders, what is being done to support us in our communities.
Natalie, thank you so much for your question. Brigadier, I'd like to get your response to that. I'm not sure. The voices in my head are telling me we need to take an ad break. So I think perhaps let's take this ad break, and when we come back, just coming off of Natalie's question, are we letting the coloured community down per se? I'll get your response just after this break. You stay with us, please.